my Circle Time friends, it's Cazzy Zahursky here, children's book author and illustrator. And today I'm here to read one of my own stories that I wrote and illustrated, but not just one of my own, but my very first one. It is called Escape to Fairy Kingdom, and it is a story about family and love. All right, shall we begin? Escape to Fairy Kingdom. May was the only princess in her family's eyes, until Mama brought home a tiny surprise. Wherever May went, June tagged along, developing a bond both special and strong. But as the two sisters grew, May got upset with June too. Some days she felt frustrated. Sometimes they had to be separated. May whined when she had to share the last treat. She was tired of having to behave so sweet. May'd sigh when June wore her favorite shirt and returned it covered in paint or dirt. June began taking May's toys without asking her first, but it was June's imitating her that made May feel the worst. May asked,
"Why does June have to copy everything I do?"
Her mama explained,
"It's just because June loves you."
One evening, May had enough of June touching her stuff. So when June tore May's favorite bear, May stormed off to her room, her nose in the air. Knowing it was accidental, May had shouted,
"You need to be more gentle."
Staring out the window at the moon shining bright, she felt so angry at June for ruining her night. A shooting star went through the night sky. May made a wish upon it as it shot by.
"I wish I could be all alone on my very own kingdom's throne."
Instantly, the night sky cleared and a fairy kingdom appeared. Through the window, in the distance, a rainbow slowly came into existence. A unicorn came rearing outside, offering her a magical ride. It whispered,
"I've come to take you far away. This is your chance to escape with me, May."
She rode through summer, fall, winter, and spring, until she heard the voice of a sweet fairy sing. Then a funny thing came about. Upon May's back, wings began to sprout. Arriving at the fairy kingdom, May couldn't believe her eyes. It was filled with sweet treats of every flavor and size. May thought about how much June would love this place, imagining a look of sheer joy on her face. May was greeted by a fairy by the name of Vanilla Berry.
"We have been waiting for you. You are the perfect addition to our fairy crew."
All they did was eat sweet treats and play, and the fairies made May laugh every day. Despite enjoying every treat in sight, something just didn't feel quite right. But sweet goodies were spread all over the place, and May couldn't help but stuff her face. Each and every day they threw a party for May. At some parties, they had tea, nibbling on raspberry jam and brie. Sometimes they danced ballet, twirling all their troubles away. Some parties went from dusk till dawn, out on the kingdom's puppy dog lawn. In May's honor, they held a grand ball in the castle's great bubble gum hall. They offered her more riches than she'd ever seen, and the fairies began treating her like a queen. The fairies were glad to share all they had. A fairy told May,
"You must close your eyes. We want to give you a special surprise."
They humbly bowed down, presenting her with an exquisite crown.
"Please stay with us forever and rule our fairyland. All that you wish for will be our command. We hope you will sit on our kingdom's throne. We promise in exchange that you'll never be alone."
From atop a red and white toadstool, she reached out to touch a sparkly jewel. Her hand accidentally slipped down, breaking the magnificent crown. The fairies were not the least bit mad, but May still began to feel very bad. She thought about June and her favorite toy bear. That's when May realized she had been unfair. With a feeling of regret, her eyes began to feel wet. After all the sweet treats May rushed to devour, her stomach began to feel really sour. May suddenly felt empty and lonely. She shouted,
Please stop this ceremony. Though becoming a queen was once my dream, I was wrong all along. I do not belong.
Tears fell down as she cried.
Something has been missing inside. What could possibly be missing?
Asked a fairy above.
Well, that's simple.
May said.
It's my sister's love.
Then May decided it was time to head back, grabbing June all the treats that she could pack. May rode back through spring, winter, and fall until she found the most important thing of all, the warmth of June, her little sister. And oh, how she had missed her. Well, I hope you enjoyed the very first story that I ever wrote and illustrated, Escape to Fairy Kingdom, and I will see you next time. Bye, Circle Time friends!
Circle time!